Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Kader Hunter here. Today we've got ourselves 3 1-cent rolls, 3 2-cent rolls, and 3 5-cent rolls, which we're going to be taking a look at. We're always going to be on the lookout for some rarer dates, of course, especially in copper-colored rolls, which tend to be flooded by Austrian coins, but, of course, we can always get lucky. Without anything further to do, let's get started with our 3 1-cent rolls, which roll number 1 right over here has a blind ender on one side and a blind ender on the other side. Without anything further to do, let's open this one up and see what's inside. I expect mostly Austrian coins and 1-cent rolls, so that's what we're mostly going to be finding here, but we can always get lucky and find coins from different countries as well. The first coin right over here is a Austria 2018. And that is our very first Slovene coin from 2019. We've got our very first German coin from 2002 right over here. And a few coins after that, we got our very first Spanish coin from 2005. We got our very first Dutch 1-cent from 2000. And the last coin of our roll is a Austria 2009. Alright, roll number 2 has a German ender. I don't think I can read that year. And on the back, it has an Austrian ender from 2015. Let's open this one up and see what's inside. Here's our Austrian ender from 2015. We got our very first French 1-cent from 2018. Nice, we got a Slovakia 2020. And I believe this one is new for our date set, which is pretty cool. I will definitely be setting this one aside. And the last coin in our roll is a Germany 2012 Mintmark F. Alright, our last 1-cent roll has a Austria 2002 ender and a Austria 2009 ender on the other side. And we have our Austria 2002 ender as our very first coin of the roll. And the last 1-cent coin of our hunt is a Austria 2015. Alright, let's take a look at our recap. Alright, so here's our recap for the coins which we found in our 1 cent coin hunt. So as you can see right over here are all of the Austrian 1 cent coins. Quite a lot of them. The 1 cent coins are very much used in Austria, and as a result you get a lot of them when you hunt through them. But we also got a little bit of a variety of other nations. This big pile out here is the German coins which we found. We also found 2 Slovenian coins, 1 Spanish, 3 Dutch coins, 1 French, and 3 Slovak coins. One of which is the Slovakia 2022, which I'm going to be keeping for Slovakia 2020, which I'm going to be keeping for a date set for Slovakia. I'm quite happy with finding this one. And yeah, that's it for the 1 cent coins. Next up, we've got the 2 cent coin rolls. The very first roll has a Austria 2018 ender with the Edelweiss flower on it. And on the other side, we also got a Austrian ender from 2009. So without anything further to do, let's open this one up and see what's inside. And the very first 2 cent coin of the hunt is our Austria 2018. We've got our very first Slovak coin from 2017. Our very first German coin is from 2005. Germany 2 cent has no key dates and no NIFCs, so there's nothing really to look out for except for coins which are in good condition or small errors which they may come with. We've got our very first French 2 cent coin from 2012. And the last coin of our roll is a Germany 2004 with Mintmark F. As you can see, we got a lot of Austrians, and that pattern will not change until we get to the 5 cent rolls. But we can still try to find something in roll 2. It has a blind ender on one side and a blind ender on the other side. Let's open this one up and see what's inside. And coin number 1 in our roll is a Austria 2022. We've got our very first Dutch 2 cent coin. This one is from 2004, which is a bit of a shame because all Dutch 2 cent coins after 2005 are key dates or NIFCs, which are worth keeping, but still pretty cool. We've got our very first Portuguese 2 cent of the hunt. That date is very small and hard to read, but it's easy to read on my computer screen, which I'm recording this on right now, and it's a 2010. Oh, nice. We got a Greece 2020. This one is in not great shape at all, as you can see there's a lot of markings on it, but still pretty cool to get a Greek coin. Especially one that is this new. None of the Greece 2 cent coins are rare, or NIFC or anything, but I won't be putting this one aside because of the markings on it, but still pretty cool. Looks very nice at the very, looks very shiny at the very least. We got our first Spanish coin with the Santiago de Compostela church on the back from 2015. And similarly, Spain only has one key date from 2002 with a mintage of 4 million. This one is in a very high mintage and it's obviously not from 2002, but still. We got another Greek coin from 2016 this time. And the last find of the roll is a Austria 2002. Alright, our very last roll has a Austria 2010 on one side and a blind ender on the other side. Let's see what's inside. Hopefully we can find something good. I'm really happy that at least we get a bit of a higher variety with these 2-cent rolls. But perhaps we can find something spectacular here. Here's our ender, Austria 2010. We got a Luxembourg 2-cent from 2004. So this one is going to be a very high mintage one with 20 million, but still really nice to get a Luxembourg. And the very last 2-cent coin of our hunt is a Austria 2011. Alright, so here's our recap of what we found in our 2-cent hunt. As you can see, we found a bunch of Austrian 2-cent coins, but we also had a little bit of more variety with a bunch of Slovak coins, some French ones, a Dutch one, a Portuguese, a Luxembourg, 2 Greek ones, and a Spanish one. We also got a bit of a larger pile of German coins right over here. Nothing much, sadly, no real keepers aside from some 2022s, which I'm going to be keeping for some year sets. But yeah, a bit disappointing, but hopefully we can find something much better in our 5-cent rolls. This one, as you can see, sort of tore open as it fell out of the machine, but only a little bit. It's still fully sealed. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started with this one. It has a very ugly Spanish one from, it looks like 2004, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's 2004 on one side. And it has a Slovak one on the other side, but from 2009, so it's not going to be anything special. Without further ado, let's get started. And our very first coin is from Germany. It is a 2004D. Right after that, we have a French one from 2002. And our very first Austrian from 2004. Oh, we got a Dutch one. This one with Willem Alexander's face on it. So it has a sales mint mark right over there, as you can see right next to the Willem. If this were a 2017 coin, you can actually tell by the mint mark if it is NIFC or not, because the NIFC coin has a bridge on it, and that's a very rare find. So, oh my god, that is a Finnish coin from 2007. That is a key date. That's a 900,000 mintage coin. Wow. That is really cool to get a Finnish coin in this good condition. This looks like it's in really good condition too. Yeah, that's really nice to get a 900,000 mintage coin. Doesn't happen every day, so I'll definitely take this one. Very happy with that. We'll put it aside. And here is our Spanish ender with the Santiago de Compostela. our very first Italian coin of the entire hunt, which is a bit surprising, is from 2008, and it has the Colosseum on the back, as you can see. We got a Slovak coin from 2017. If this were 1 year earlier, it would be NIFC, because all Slovak 5 cents from 2010 to 2016 are not issued for circulation, but still pretty nice. And our very first Portuguese coin is from 2016. Once again, the date is very small to read in person, but yeah, still pretty cool. And the last coin of our roll is a Germany 5 cent 2010 Mintmark A. Alright, roll number 2 has a blind ender on one side and a blind ender on the other side. Let's open this one up and see what's inside. And the first coin of our hunt is a Austria 2007. We've got a Slovene coin right over here from 2007. This was the year they were introduced, so nothing special, but still pretty cool. We got an Irish coin over here from 2002. And the last coin of our roll is a Austria from 2004. Alright, our last roll of this hunt has a Austria 2022 on one side. So, wow, that looks like it's a not that great shape for a 2022. I mean, considering that the most 2022s I get look like this, are in spectacular shape right over here, as you can see. But this one looks like it's been circulated for a few years. And on the other side, we have a Austria 2007. And the very first coin of the roll is a Germany 2014. We got our very first Greek 5 cent coin over here from 2015. Wow. Take a look at this 2002. Looks like it's in really good shape. I mean, obviously it's still a bit circulated, but I might even keep this for my typeset. To imagine a 2022 can already look like it's circulated for a few years after just a few months, and then you find these. That's honestly quite impressive. I'm going to be putting this one aside. And of course, for comparison, here is a very circulated Italy 2002 for comparison. And the last coin of our hunt is a Greece 2019. Alright, so here's our recap for today's video. So as you can see, we found all of these Austrian coins over here. We also found quite a big stack of German coins right over here. and a large variety of other coins from all around the EU. So we got several Dutch coins over here, Beatrix and Willem Alexander. We also got a bunch of Slovak coins, some Italian ones, one Slovene, which surprised me. Normally I thought I'd get more. One Irish, two Greek, one Portuguese, two French ones as well. As for the ones we are keeping, we're keeping this really nice condition 2002 Italy, which is weird. I don't normally come across, well, I mean, it's possible to come across coins from 2002 which look this nice, but this is a bit of an outlier, to be fair. And we're also going to be keeping this 2007 Finland over here with a mintage of below 1 million. That's probably the find of the hunt. Very happy with this one. We're also going to be keeping a few really good condition Austria 2022 5 cents, which I'm going to be assembling a few date sets to trade away with. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next hunt.